We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Ervin Santana gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
So digging in now, Bo Bichette. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. So one away here with the bases empty, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. And the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Guerrero tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. So a good start here for Ervin Santana. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Trent Thornton, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good. Swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Back in standing. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And again a throw. Yelich leads off first with 1 away. Yelich is running. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
So here is Avisail Garcia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting fifth. The
Digging in,
second
Keston Hiura, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hiura is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a second-year big leaguer. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Thornton offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 2-1 pitch. 2-2. He's set. The 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Stepping in now, Austin Nola. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Softly hit out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. Second inning set to go, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 1-0 home. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 0-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kane going back at the track. Gone! Randall Grichuk, a two-run shot. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Popped him up. Holt is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Now to the plate, Kevin Biggio. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Biggio, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off 2-2 now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Brewers 3, the Blue Jays 2. Digging in, Orlando Arcia. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Brock Holt now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he popped him up. Biggio ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
At the plate, Irvin Santana, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Popped up. Shaw over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Now in the box, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
In is Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. That batting average still well up there to begin play. Home runs up to 30 now and 65 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Taken, but called a strike. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We've played 2, and Milwaukee's taken a 4-2 lead. Stepping in for the Jays, Trent Thornton.
The pitcher, Trent Thornton.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. So in just one turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Right side. He's got it. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
0-2.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. And the pitch. Popped him up. Biggio is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Avisail Garcia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1 the count.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston. Huron.
So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the 3rd. And in at the plate steps Keston Huron. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. And he misses 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Liner toward right center, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box, Austin Nova. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 balls and a strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
He's set, and the pitch. Travis Shaw will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's ready. Here's the 1-0, and it's fouled away. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Brewers 4, the Blue Jays 2. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there for strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Holt.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Irvin Santana, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Thornton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Jansen comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
2 balls, No strike.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Yelich is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trent Thornton.
So striding forward now, Trent Thornton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. (4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still down by a count of 4-2. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Braun.
The first baseman, Ryan Braun.
Now the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
High in the air out towards shallow right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Ready for another shot now, Avisail Garcia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now the 1-0.
Hey! Look out, 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Now here's the pitch. Keston Hiura is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2. Now the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Bo Bichette. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
On the ground to the left side. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Digging in and looking for more, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way.
Ball that low.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection.
2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Brewers lead this one 4-2. Sam Gaviglio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43, Sam Gaviglio.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Austin Nola. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Austin Nola.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
So now to the plate, Orlando Arcia, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. That's wide, 2-0.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them, just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Now the 2-0 home.
Yeah.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. Chopped to third. Tough to get 2. There's 1. Out. On to first, and they get them both.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Stepping into the box, Brock Holt has prior history in this matchup. He's a .375 hitter. First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Holt carries a batting line a little over the .260 mark. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two out, nobody on. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Ervin Santana, 2 pop-outs for him so far, so he'll look to stay through one here. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. From the stretch. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And Bichette's got it. The side is retired. Brewers strand 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And now a pitch on the way. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push him, pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
And he fouls this one off. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Rendell Grichuk. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Jordan Romano gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain.
Leading off for the Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Now the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch.
Down to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So here's Avisail Garcia as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0.
Ball, that's down.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Keston Hiura will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the belt, the pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Three and 0 now.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Brewers strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. In now, Danny Jansen. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Row. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Kevin Biggio.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Biggio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fouled off. Popped up. Braun shading to his right. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jordan Romano.
Reese McGuire will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears a change is on its way, as that'll do it for Irvin Santana. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Bichette.
In now, Bo Bichette, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
2 out with the man at first. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 4-2. Justin Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in now, Austin Nola. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Popped into the air, back behind second. Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Striding in once again, Orlando Arcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brock Holt.
Striding in, Brock Holt. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they still lead this one 4-2. Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The win would go to Irvin Santana if the lead holds. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's out.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. Ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside, 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Not trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And in game 1 of this series, it sure doesn't hurt that you make the closer come in, and he threw a ton of pitches. It's possible he might not be available going forward.
Struck him out. Good night, Toronto.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
4-2 the final score tonight. Milwaukee posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Irvin Santana earned his 9th win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Josh Hader gets a 4-out save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the National League Central, the Brewers combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-2. Tyler O'Neill drove in 4, helping the Cardinals get by the Marlins 6-4. He is among the NL leaders in triples. Wander Suero collected win number 2 on the year, leading the Nationals to a win over the Buccos 13-12. The Philadelphia Phillies launched 3 home runs as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 8-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks put together 10 total hits as they embarrassed the Dodgers 8-2. Antonio Senzatella earned the win, his 4th this season, as the Rockies bested the Royals 8-5. The Mets knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-2. The Yankees totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 5-4. Eloy Jimenez drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading the White Sox to victory against Detroit 10-3. The Angels racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 9-8. Corey Kluber got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, leading Texas to victory over the Mariners 3-1. The Minnesota Twins tallied 5 home runs overall as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 9-6. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.